In today's video, I'm diving into Samuel Onuha's Millionaire Commerce and breaking down what this program is really all about. You've probably seen him hyping it up with claims of creating wealth through e-commerce without the typical grind. But what exactly is Millionaire Commerce, and how does it differ from the sea of similar programs out there? In this video, let's take a good look at how Onuha's approach is supposed to work, what's unique about it, and whether it's realistic. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Let's dive into Samuel Onuha's course. Now, some of you might already be familiar with Samuel. He's a Dutch entrepreneur who made a name for himself early on with an online fashion brand called Icon Amsterdam. He grew that company from scratch and became a self-made millionaire in his early 20s. So naturally, that prompted him to start offering an online course on dropshipping. Now he's put out Millionaire Commerce, which he claims can help you become financially independent, making around $1,000 a day. When you sign up for the course, you're supposed to get access to a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, a beginner's course to jumpstart your journey, calls with experts, and various coaching sessions where you can ask questions directly. The course has 10 modules, and they take you from setting up your business all the way to building a brand and creating an e-commerce team. Now the modules start with a basic introduction and gradually move into specific topics like mindset, dropshipping strategies, selecting markets, and setting up your online store, specifically with Shopify. He also covers product research, Facebook advertising, content creation, and branding. So it's pretty comprehensive in terms of covering the different elements of getting started with e-commerce. But let's be real here. E-commerce courses like this one are all over the internet now. It's become a huge industry, and everyone seems to promise that one course that will make you successful. I'll be honest, one of the first things that struck me when looking into Millionaire Commerce was the reviews on his sales page. They're overwhelmingly positive, and that for me is a bit of a red flag. No course, no product, no service is ever universally loved. There are always some mixed or even negative experiences. So I'm cautious whenever I see only glowing reviews, and I think you should be too. Often, these reviews are meant to boost credibility, so they don't always reflect the true experience people are having with the product. In terms of content, the course definitely covers the core aspects of starting an e-commerce business. If you're totally new to e-commerce, the modules could provide you with a solid foundation. For example, Samuel dives into dropshipping, which is a popular and relatively low-cost way to get into e-commerce. One thing I noticed, though, is that Millionaire Commerce doesn't necessarily cover anything groundbreaking. Most of what's included can be found elsewhere online, often for free or for much lower costs. The modules on mindset are also worth mentioning. Don't get me wrong, having a solid entrepreneurial mindset is important, but I often find that these mindset-focused sections in courses can feel like filler. When you're investing in a course like this, especially if you're paying a premium, you probably want actionable strategies and technical know-how. Developing the right mindset tends to come naturally as you face challenges, learn from mistakes, and celebrate wins. So, in my opinion, time could be better spent on deeper, hands-on content rather than general motivation. On that note, while Millionaire Commerce does cover marketing, it's a bit limited. The primary focus is on Facebook ads, which are useful but far from the only way to promote a business. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok are huge for e-commerce, especially for reaching younger audiences or niche markets, and there isn't much focus on these. I think the community is helpful, but maybe not as active as you might expect. Some people are sharing their experiences, and there's definitely potential to learn from others if you're engaging. But if you're expecting constant feedback or super involved discussions, it may fall a bit short. So, is this course worth it? Well, if you're completely new to e-commerce, Millionaire Commerce might serve as a good stepping stone. Samuel does provide structure, and the modules cover the basic aspects needed to get started. But if you already have some experience in e-commerce, especially with dropshipping, you might find a lot of the content here is stuff you already know. Plus, with so many other resources available online, some paid, some free, it's entirely possible to learn the same skills elsewhere if you know how to find high-quality information and avoid the noise. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for more.